So, I know that York has happened. I was not able to go to York, which would have been really cool if I would have been able to. However, that's okay, because I got my own little York right here. I was able to purchase the, whatchamacallit, the UP Heritage units. Yes, I know they're like $15 a piece, but my Western Pacific UP 193 is on there, so I definitely want to try it out. So, let's get on with the festivities then today. And I may or may not be wearing a headset today, I don't know quite yet. But I went to a concert yesterday, my first ever, and my ears hurt still. So, to be fair, we're going to keep this kind of, for right now, a little quiet. So let us go to choose a route. Here we go. Scenarios. So we'll start with this one right here. Let's go into it, guys, shall we? The Gathering. Welcome to Granite on in Cheyenne, where there will be a gathering of the heritage painted units for display around house in the yard. There. Alright. Well, I mean, I'm not able to do much right now because we've got a signal. My train has, oh, that's the interlocking. We should be good for a run all the way into Cheyenne. Alright, cool. Very cool. Well, once trainee boy here leaves, then be good to go. I don't know. I need to put the headset on. I want to experience this. We're in UP 1995, so that's the north. That's the. That's the Chicago and Northwestern. Yeah. That's cool. Oh my gosh, I have a conductor with me today. That's pretty cool. I'm having to get acclimated. We got the Rio Grande and UP 8736 with us. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Very much. So I hope everybody's day has been, or I hope everybody's weekend's been awesome, to be fair. Ooh, this is a long grainer here. That's perfect. Well, then I'm going to grab my drink that's on the top of my, whatchamacallit, my chair here, or my cabinet. Water today. Looks a bit overcast today. I mean, actually, what time is it actually on in game? Well, I know where to look for it first, foremost, but that's where the PTC would be, but it's not there. Tell me what time it was. So yeah, it's 4 o'clock in the evening. Yeah. Oh, there's the end of the grainer. Cool. Alright, aircon. Headlight backs. Cool. Just make sure that we've got lights on. Oh, I should have dimmed them for the guy. Whoops. Yeah. Now we're gonna slap off this independent. Oh, there went the cab light. We can turn off the bell now. Let's crank it up. Crank it up. We're going to auto. Oh yeah, look at that grain we've got here. It looks like a snake rolling around even back there. That's pretty cool though. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty awesome actually. Okay, we get banking comms, so we're if we did have dupes and be able to see them. Oh yeah, let me get you on in here right now. I apologize. Sorry guys, I know blue screen to death here. I'm sorry. Actually, let me notch down here very quickly, yeah. You gotta throw the dynos. Set up the dyno. Whoop. Be there in a second, Peter. Let me just get this bad boy under control right here. Because it has been a hot second since I've got on this game before. Yeah, since I've hopped back on this game. It's been a hot second. Trying to relearn all the controls again. That's not a problem. Actually, Peter, if you could make it, I think that'd be probably better, to be honest. 'Cause I don't remember what your name was, to be fair. I'm really sorry. Oh, yeah. I didn't even see the signal, to be honest. I'm slacking today, fellas. I'm slacking. I'm sorry. SD70 Ace of mine has been rather slacking. Hello? Alright, we're gonna hit the funny button. We're going way too fast. I'm hoping we can hit it. I mean, we are slowing down, thankfully. Oh yeah, we definitely swung right past it. Oh yeah. No, their PlayStation name. What's your PlayStation name? My dude. I know you've got one. Also, I hate that it doesn't remind me that there's somebody talking to me. It's kinda... That's unfortunate. Yes, and just start a closed party with me if you can, please. I'd appreciate it. Oh. Alright. Got an advanced approach. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually caught something on fire, to be honest. Back there. It's like you've been wiped out. So, yeah. You'll find me. Starts with a U. Alright. Love how I'm going downhill. I'm not gaining like any speed. But I mean I did throw it into emergency. So I won't lie. I did just throw this massive grainer. I probably threw some trucks onto the ground, to be honest. Not gonna lie. Probably did. But hey man, it was totally worth it. Yes. Indeed, that is my name. It's my PlayStation name. I gotta see. Oh, that looks so cool. Even the Rio Grande looks really nice. Looks really, really nice. I've seen the Rio Grande one in person. I've actually got to see it pulling into Roseville. Not pulling into Roseville. I'm actually getting off of training. I've actually gotten to see it in the locomotive maintenance shops, which was pretty cool actually. That thing was awesome. All right, let's be proactive this time. All right, invite sent. Thank you. And we're actually gaining speed. So hold on. Put it a little higher now. Should make sure we steady off right here. All right. Cool. All right, cool. Howdy. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I got some cool things yesterday.
Oh, cool. Howdy. Oh, I can hear your reverb in the background from your.
Don't
whatever.
worry, don't worry. We're lowering it. We're lowering it.
No, I didn't. I just saying. I was like, ooh, I can hear that.
Let's see here. I went to the Roundhouse.
Peter's here on the stream, so hi, Peter.
I exist. Hi. I went to the Roundhouse. Got a, you know those on the older EMDs. You know how like if you were to want to check for condensation in the engine, you open up these little valves on the side of the block, and you turn the engine over, but don't start it and blow compressed air through it. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. Have I done it? No.
But
I know what you're talking about. Oh,
I have one of those now.
Nice.
So yeah, that's cool. And also my Great Northern hat came in today.
Oh, did it now?
Not today. It came in on Friday. My bad. And I went to the James J. Hill house. Got a gray Great Northern T-shirt. So,
oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Yes.
Now I'm thinking, should I increase my speed even though I'm rapidly approaching and I'm going downhill? It's about 8,000 feet away.
Hey, if you wanna do the San Bernardino derailment, by all means.
I about did that about earlier in the stream.
So
I about did that.
So you have Chicago Northwestern and Rio Grande.
Yeah,
What's the third?
Oh,
ace?
third unit. It should be UP 8736 right here.
Is that just a regular ace?
Yeah, it's just a regular ace.
Okay.
Well, UP's got it. UP's not like Norfolk Southern where you have like your road numbers are not specific to like the acquisition date.
You have. Can you choose what locomotives you run in this game?
I would think for individual, like if you wanted to do like a free roam session, I feel like it could be yes. But right now,
so
I'm doing specific. I'm doing scenarios. So
you actually got out of a scenario. You got 2 heritage units.
No. I'm doing a scenario right now, and these are locomotives that were given to me right now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. So you ran the scenario, and the game gave you 2 frickin' heritage units.
Yes, it did.
I love that so much.
Yes. Okay, so we got a diverging clear, so we're diverging. So yeah, we got to be below 30 regardless. It's like 25 max. The 25 max that I've ever seen. Yeah.
Is that game free or do you have to pay for it?
You got to pay for it, but I mean,
how much is it? Can you get it on PlayStation 4 or just 5?
You can get a PlayStation 4 too. Yeah. All right, I'm below 30. I think I should be okay. Screw it. I don't have the subdivision paperwork. I don't know. I'm new here. I'm new here.
Are you really though?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I feel so.
Yeah. This is the guy who says he's new here, and yet he was a conductor for the Great Big Rolling Railroad.
Well, hold on. I'm new to the subdivision. What do you mean? I'm not new to the railroad. I'm new to the subdivision.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. We're coming into view of some, okay. Full service. Let's get this bad boy stopped, because... Oh, yeah, look at that. We've got 2 aces with it looks like an intermodal train sitting there. Double stacks and everything. Woo! Look at that. Aha! I knew it. Under 30 mile an hour. I'm good, baby. All right, let's pick the speed back up. Minimal application of the automatic brake.
Am I really gonna rail fan fake locomotives that are in a video game?
Oh, you totally would be.
Let's find out. What do we got here? No, hold on. What do we got here?
We have 8778 as the second unit. I didn't see the third. I didn't see the leader. Hold on, let's see the leader really quickly here.
So 2 aces.
Oh yeah, they're all going to be aces in this scenario right now. Yes, I feel they're all going to be aces. And the first unit is 8677. There we go. Yeah. I forgot. I had dynos smashed up to the max. Put that bad boy at 2 right now. Oh, actually, you know, we're going to stop. I'm just here to remind people I was a conductor, not an engineer.
He was an engineer, don't lie.
No. You shut your mouth. Don't you be talking that slander, young man.
It's not slander, but it's true.
Oh, that's totally slander. That is much slander. I'm at notch 6.
Sure. Should be at notch 8.
Oh, I'm gonna start wheel spinning real quickly. I feel it. Even though this is an alternative current train.
Mm-hmm.
But no, the sound that this ace makes, it definitely does sound like definitely the SC-70 Aces engine and prime mover moving it. Let's release that brake. I think I might have actually messed up the brakes because I can just hear them squealing.
Good.
Yeah, I might have completely liquefied the brakes today, so
You'll be fine.
Very nice. Oh, I know, I'll totally be fine.
That's the goddamn mechanic's problem, not yours.
Exactly. It's not my problem. It's their problem.
Meanwhile, I'm the mechanic that has to deal with that shit.
Ha! You're a problem now, partner.
Mm-hmm.
I'll point the finger at you and say, fix it.
And I'll look at you like, no.
Yeah, you're fixing it, buddy.
Not my goddamn problem.
Well, I'll take it to management if it has to get that far. I'd rather it not.
Yeah, and management. That's hilarious.
I know. They'll talk to you. Disgruntled employee, man.
I'm actually really unhappy that the railroads when they striked, it didn't even really progress that much. I'm really
trust me.
Guys. Like, guys, you had them and then you just didn't.
Trust me. It was the summer was a whole meme, to be honest. It really was. Just like
no,
God.
It was literally my favorite thing, because what happened was you had these guys that it's like you motherfuckers had them. You literally had them.
Oh, we totally did. We had them where we wanted better benefits and all that.
Well, the problem is that I don't understand is the fact that the way the railroad will die is the fact that when all the guys that are like lifers leave, the generations like after yours and mine's, they ain't gonna fucking do it. Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's hilarious thinking. To think that the Generation Z guys, I'm not saying all of them, but I'm gonna say a vast majority, yeah, they're not gonna do anything for the railroad. They're gonna be like, well, I can make as much money as the railroad does if I do YouTube videos, which is kind of sad, honestly.
Yeah.
That they can survive making YouTube videos than working.
Oh, I agree.
You know what I mean?
I totally get that. Don't crest that 60 mark. Don't crest that 60 mark.
Hit 60, hit 60, hit 60.
No, quiet. Shut your mouth. No, I'm not going to hit it. Shut your mouth! I ain't gonna hit that. Oh, yeah, my bell still, I can hear it still. Whoops. Sorry, ladies and germs, if you kept hearing that, I apologize. Alright. Back off on the service brake, on the automatic brake. Watch that speed just climb back up again. With dinos screaming right now. I mean, dinos looks like they're holding strong right now. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah! We are definitely... actually, we're still holding up. We're still holding firm.
You get literally the
Oh no, it's not. Creeping back up again. I was like, oh, it's doing good, and then all of a sudden it just starts creeping. Like, gosh dang it, are you serious?
San Bernardino.
No, quiet you. We're not doing that today. We are not doing that today.
Oh, why not? That's fun.
I've got a lot. I've got a wife and kids at home. I cannot do that right now.
Hey, remember that the engineer for the San Bernardino, he lived.
Oh, I know that.
So, in
the guy lives in
scenario,
Bakersfield.
You still live. Okay.
I mean, homeboy, I think he lives in I think he lived in Bakersfield.
Isn't he still around, or is he dead?
Oh, he's still around.
You should go talk to him.
I'm not talking to the guy.
Why?
Because I don't need to. I don't want to. I don't want to bother him. Bro, I don't want to bother the dude.
Why?
Because I said.
Uh-huh. Okay, in your point of view, what is the worst locomotive ever made?
That I've been in?
No, just ever made. We'll do one for steam, one for diesel, and one for electric. And by electric, I mean pantograph electric.
Oh, I don't know if I could do the pantograph one. I don't know if I can do that one. That one actually be kind of difficult to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna slowly just keep the speed. Because I mean, how long and how heavy? I don't have paper for my train, but just taking a real quick look outside, this thing is a massive grainer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying that, and I'd like to get to a dropping my remote here. Don't mind me, guys. I'd like to be able to get through these scenarios, at least like 2 or 3 of these scenarios, relatively quickly.
I'd really like it if one of those scenarios gave you like a DDA 40X.
Never happened.
Why not?
Screw that crossing. I'm not barking at it. Because I don't think they... Yeah. Well, it sucks that in California, it is by law that engineers have to blow their horn at every crossing, even though they know nobody ever uses that crossing, they still have to. But the moment you get outside of Nevada, that's a whole nother story. You only gotta blow it at certain ones, which is nice. Oh, there's a train right there. Oh, there's the WP one right there. Look at that. And the Katy, it looks like. Look at that.
It hasn't loaded in yet.
You not see it?
I will soon.
Oh. Alright. So we're slowing down here. It's like, alright. We'll crank this back up again. To me, I was kind of like, I guess 5 something miles came up. Oh, this guy's got a dupe on him too. Look at that. And with me not having to play this game in quite a long time, I'm definitely not trying to to jinx it by throwing it somewhere that I don't plan on recovering it. Putting it in an unenviable situation. Yeah, I wish ST70 Aces cabs were this quiet.
Are they
They're like
not?
the Thunder cabs. Oh no, UP operates those blasted Thunder cabs, bro. I swear they do. Them things are loud. I mean,
Yeah.
as a person who is 6'4", walking into that nose section is one of the best things. I could stand up properly, straight up, not hunch over, not like arch my legs or anything. I can stand up straight up in the SD70 Ace cabs. And I don't know, with the way that these cabs are in reality, you feel safer, honestly, because you're farther back. You're placed farther back from the windshield. And I just feel that I just feel like it's a nicer. I'm in full service still, like an idiot. Drag those brakes.
Yeah, grind the brakes into submission. Good job.
Yeah, well, I think they're already liquid as it is, to be honest. I don't think I have any brakes anymore. But I never had a. I mean, the Aces, I always felt that they're loud, but it's like you feel like cradled in them. Like you feel like you're safe and protected. Or on those GEs, on like the GEs that we run a lot.
Yeah.
I felt like you're right up by that glass. So if that glass breaks, it's getting into your eyes. I always felt. Or I mean, the glass is not going to shatter because it's the FRA 223 coating on it, so it doesn't like shatter. But it'll still like leave like splinters and all that, or like speckles of glass. It's like I've never liked that. That's why being so far back in the Ace cab, I felt it's a little more safe for my liking. We speeding, boys. Oh yeah. Slam those dynos on like a true professional. Oh yeah.
But like I was saying, in Minnesota, there is let's see here. Most of the crossings are no horn zone. Guys still blow the horn anyways, cause fuck them. Pretty great, not gonna lie.
That's
like
pretty
in
awesome.
the city, the whole city is literally a no horn zone. But the Canadian Pacific guys, oh yeah, they'll blow the horn like 100%.
Just out of spite,
dude. All you have to do is just wave at them and do the whole like make a fist.
The universal pump the horn. Yeah,
and the dude will just lay on that thing for like a couple minutes.
Oh, that's cool.
For two reasons. One, because I want to hear it, and two, out of just complete spite. It's literally what it is.
You're like, screw the neighbors.
It'd be that way.
Screw the neighbors. But honestly, like from the way I sit in this cab, my line of sight would be above the. If I was to drop the chair down all the way to the bottom, I'd be sitting about 4 inches higher. I mean, like this guy must be like 5'7", 5'8", maybe 5'9". If it's this low, just on personal experience, like this is really low. All right, rip off those dynos. You are chowing down on something
start,
right now.
Right? Popcorn. The Ace is a push button start, right?
Yes, but if it needs to be, it could definitely be manually started. I believe. I'm pretty sure the guys said that. Oh no, they definitely are, because I remember having to manually start a Mac, an ST70 Mac, because the electronic starter For some odd reason, mechanical let that thing slide, which I never understood. I'm like, that's a bit of a safety hazard, but hey.
Well, it's not really a safety hazard if the electrical part doesn't start, but the mechanical one does. It's more, I bet I know what happened, honestly. I bet those guys were like, these frickin' pussies. Go out and start the actual engine like a man instead of sitting in the cabin just pushing it like a
Hey man, listen!
Prius.
Listen, if it's like 50, 60 mile an hour winds in the mountains, I ain't going out there to start it manually.
You'll be fine.
Screw that. Heck no. 120-degree weather, I ain't turning that thing manually. I'm not getting near those hot parts, but I had to do it.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Shut your face. I ain't doing that.
I
am lazy. I want to do the least amount of work possible.
If it makes you feel any better, our SD9 at the Roundhouse had to push button start, but it's in the engine area and not in the cab, so you have to go push it regardless.
Oh. Okay, but that's still fine.
I love it, and I love it because of the fact
hold on, we got
that
an ace here. 8604 here. Just the DPU unit. Yeah, I gotta make sure to release that automatic brake. Getting sloppy.
No, it's just this town has noise complaints, and the Union Pacific Railroad's just like, shut up.
Well, I mean, it is Cheyenne, so...
I bet you wish you worked at Cheyenne Yard as like a mechanic.
No. Oh my gosh, I'd see, like, I'd probably have to replace a brake rotor for a locomotive every like 2 to 3 trips. Just how much they're always on it. You know?
I mean, you could work at Roseville and just walk the yard and remember that the Southern Pacific Railroad decided to Vietnam-era bomb it.
Well, they found out that a journal got hot and lit a wooden boxcar up. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it makes it. It's like it wasn't like tampering or anything, but it still makes it terrible. Still, regardless.
I like how we are shipping bombs in 1880s fistful of dollar trilogy freight cars. That's pretty great. Not gonna lie.
Hey, man, it's the railroad.
Yeah,
they do what they want. You know
exactly.
And you know it'd be true, my friend. All right, let's put on. Oh, there's the Mopac unit. There's the Sopac.
Yay, Mopac.
Oh, look at that bad boy green. Look at that guy. Woo! Look at that baby. Look at that. Woo! Creaming over that.
I nearly got that Heritage unit.
Oh!
I nearly got it.
But you didn't. Cool.
I nearly got it because...
We're gonna move all the nearby yard. We'll then need you back to help position them at the roundhouse. Ooh. Okay. Cool.
No, I nearly got it until I saw that one of the rails had damage to it. So I said no.
Alright. The Katie came with the WP unit, and the Zopac came with the Mopac. I don't know who was first, but... The Stagger.
What is the Katy?
The Kansas, Texas, and Pacific.
Oh, never. I never.
Oh, hold on. Here it's right there. Missouri, Kansas, Texas lines. MKT. Here you go.
Never heard of them.
You swine.
Was it a short line or something?
No, it's a class 1.
Oh.
Dang. All right. Continue.
From what time period?
To the whole thing. All right. Let's go to the next one. To the trains. Choose a route.
Is that a frickin' ice?
Who?
Is that an ice?
An ice what?
An ice 1. That Deutsche Bahn train.
I don't know. I ain't got a clue.
I like how that one on the bottom says hot shot.
Alright. Oh, I forgot. It's down here. Circle of jerking. Oh, I'm sorry. Circle of celebration. There we go.
Circle of jerking.
At a colorful sight. Here, the heritage locomotives have been positioned at the roundhouse on the other side of the yard.
You get to be, dude. You get to be in your Western Pacific.
These need to be positioned alongside the others, along with around the turntable for the celebration event. Ooh. Let's go! We're going in it, boys! Ah! Yes! Look at
How does it feel to be in your Westpac
ah!
train?
I'll take good care of this one. Do the doors? Does the bathroom door still not open? Ah! All right. Well, I don't have the conductor with me. That's great. Ooh. I'm sorry. I'm gonna swoon over this paint guy. And oh, look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. Low res and everything. Gotta love it.
You'll be fine.
Gotta love it.
You can thank a Minnesotan for making that railroad good.
Shush.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna listen. I'm not gonna listen to this slander.
Go ahead and say.
I'm getting in my WP unit. Quiet. Shush.
Go and say thank you,
The train is ready to go. Take the locomotives through the yard to the roundhouse access road. All right. Actually, wait. Let's put the bell on. Turn the bell on, idiot. Oh, the Mopac is there too, but we don't care about that. We don't give a flying fudge about that. Okay. And I guarantee you, we're gonna have to have bell on the entirety of the time, and we are reversing all of a sudden. Oh, I just had to have it on a.
Dude, you're fudging up already.
Shush. Okay. Clear. Clear. We're straight. Straight. And we got a switchboard. Alright, good. Oh yeah, there's the other two over there, looks like.
No, Cheyenne Yard is where the big boys at, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Where would you rather it be?
Scrapped.
Why?
Based opinion. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's just my resentment for this company now. I don't want it to have any nice things, to be fair. Wait a minute, what the heck is that? What the heck is that? Wait a minute! Wait a minute. We gotta throw some switches here. Alright, stand by. Set centered. Hold on, let me... Set centered. You railroad guys can appreciate that. I'm gonna go outside real quick because I don't have a conductor. God dang it, Peter is late, of course, like always. God dang it, Peter, you freaking kidding me?
I wouldn't work for the Union
You
Pacific.
lazy bum! You don't want to throw my own. You don't want to throw my switch in front of me. How dare you?
I would not work for the Union Pacific.
Oh, and now it gets... Wait, it gets thrown from me now? Wait a minute, chat. Chat, hold the front door. That was... Wait a minute. That was... You saw that, right? That was a target. That was a target for going somewhere else. Alright. Screw it. I'm gonna keep... Alright.
Can you derail in this game?
Yes, you can. It's very actually simple. Alright. We got clear there. Clear there. Okay, no, we're good to... We're signals, right, Cat? No, we're good. And I was like, wait a minute, there was a target there, chat. Okay, Peter, did you see that target?
Yeah, let's see if you can figure out what railroad I'd be with.
Oh, let's take a look. Be in.
Nope. Go back further.
I know the railroad you want to be in, but come on, man. Look at
What
that.
railroad do I
Look
want to
how
be in?
absolutely freaking sexy that looks. God dang.
Too
Look,
bad it was absorbed by the Union
how about you
Pacific.
shut your face? How about you shut your face? Oh my gosh, look at her.
Yeah, it
I'm
looks really
sorry.
good. It looks really good as UP 1983.
How about you shut your mouth?
UP, not WP. UP.
Look at that low res texture. Come on. Oh, there we go. Nope, and now we're good. Super low res texture there. Holy cow. Alright.
UP.
Yeah.
So what railroad would I join?
The Great Northern.
Good boy.
I'm not dumb. Y'all
You
can
know
probably
why-
you
I
can
joined?
probably tell the railroad that I would have wanted to join.
Yeah, Southern Pacific.
Oh, you. Alright. Okay, bell on.
Would you, if
Let
they
me
were still
state my
around, would you
intention
want to
again.
do Montana Rail Link ever or no?
If I could actually, if I could get somebody to live with in Montana, probably yes. Ooh. Actually, no, let's put the bell on because, I don't know, probably some dumb manager around here is going to be like, you don't have your bell on. You're traveling through the yard. Can't do that. I'm telling you, there was a target there that literally was like, it was a target going the different way. Oh, we got an SD40 here chilling here. Take a look at that.
Now, is it an SD40 or an SD40N?
No, it's a dash 2. Peter, look.
So it's
Peter,
not updated. Look
Peter,
at that.
Peter, go to the stream.
No, I'm watching you right now. I see it. It's not an updated SD40.
No, UP can't afford that. You know that. You know it,
Yeah.
man.
Sure, they can't afford it.
Homie, you and I both know they can't afford that. Oh, I didn't go far enough. Whoops. First day on the job. Calm down, people. Oh, really? Oh my god, I had to go 1 foot more. I was like, yep, you gotta go here now. There's 8750. Oh, yep, there's a white manager's truck here. Yep, he's here. There's a manager here. Watch out, everybody. White truck. It doesn't mean what you think it means. It just means someone gonna get fired today.
Yeah, you.
Well, unrightfully getting fired, but yes. Look at that WP.
Okay,
Look at that.
why did you get fired exactly?
Supposedly.
Before you do anything, there's got to be more than a reason of just because. You know what I mean?
There's no that they could fire you just because they don't like you. They can do that. They have the right to do that. But supposedly, I did not protect a shove, even though I was like right there. I could literally see from the time where it started to the time where it ended. It was perfect. I saw everything. It was like on my side of the yard, it was empty. There was nothing obstructing my view from where I was going to place the cars to where I needed to get some cars out in the middle of my train because somebody who built that train needed to be fired for that. What's up, Pepe? Welcome to the stream, man.
So they literally fired you just because.
No, they fired me. No, they fired me because supposedly I did not. Well, the not protecting a shove is a critical rule, which it'll get most people fired temporarily or permanently, depending on the severity. And with me not having quite passed probation, but you also have to remember that I also had at that point, I had my last 4 trips. I had I had CITs that had no experience with equipment, so I had to keep them alive and show them what I was trying to do, while managers were sniffing my butt every 5 seconds, like, "Hey, what you doing, man? Hey, what you doing? Can you go a little faster? Hey, can you go a little faster? Hey, can you go faster? Hey, man, what the fuck are you doing? Go faster." It's like, how can I go faster and not, because I'm doing exactly what you should be doing, is teaching. Can we agree?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm guessing I've got to get past this switch. Or is that... No, that's definitely line for me. I swear, if this is another of that garbage... No way. No way. No balls. No. No. You absolute freaking... God dang it, are you freaking kidding me? Contact dispatcher. Dispatcher can kiss my... Actually, dispatchers get a lot of hate. They, for the most part, a lot of them are actually good people, to be honest. Banking comms on dispatch. Oh, these have the super old Motorola ones. Oh my god, look at that. Ew. These are Motorola's, guys. Oh yeah, right here. Oh yeah, that's definitely a Motorola. Oh my gosh, they are so nasty and they are garbage. Proceed at restricted speed. All right, so we're going at restricted speed here. So we're like 10.
I got that dude just phased right through the seat.
Yes, realistic, right?
Uh-huh.
So typically for UP system, like restricted is like basically like 10. Red board, which is...
I will be right back.
Which is, if you see a red board and you go past that red board, congratulations, you get fired. Unless you have authorization to go past red board. But more times than not, you ain't going nowhere with that red board there. Your birthday, right? Yep. If so, congratulations. If it was somewhere in April. Yeah, no, it's today. It's today. The 23rd. Thank you so much, Pepe. You're a beast, dude. I really appreciate it. You didn't have to wish me happy birthday, and I'm glad you took the second to come by and say hi and wish me happy birthday. Yeah, like I said, I really do appreciate that, man. You're an absolute stud. And as always, Super Max. Alright. Okay, so I need to put this bad boy in neutral because we're probably going to go forward now. Okay. Okay, yeah. Handle off first. There we go. I'm so used to the SDs and all that. That makes our 3-year anniversary. Oh, I know, Pepe. Gosh dang. It's I look back and I gotta turn off the lights. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Turn off lights. I don't want to blind some poor soul coming through the other way. Alright. Common courtesy. Not a written rule, but it's common courtesy to turn off your lights. If like the train right there, you're supposed to turn your lights off because you don't know if that person's coming there or in the cab or whatnot. So, gonna do. Oh yeah, I just got fired doing that. What does it need me to do now? What? Oh, that's why. He needs me to turn off the pump, I think. Yeah. Just had to turn off everything. Oh yeah, this is definitely more options. Operator controls, F4, all brake lead. Remove the reverser handle, which is very important. Let's go close up the doors here. Bathroom over here. So let's go do what everybody would do in the railroad, is just cross through the locomotives right here. Cross over. Mopac door. Whoop. Well, if anything, if it was me, I'd be checking, like making sure like nothing's out of order, nothing's too crazy. It looks good. This is bright blue. My golly, this is a strikes you in the face. To a 6'4" Giga Chad. I know. Oh boy, Pepe. Alright. Let's tell dispatch that I'm in the cab here. Bang, bang. Bang. Yeah, I remember that Pepe. Super squealy voice. You know? I remember that. Alright. F4. Alright. Headlights on. I watched some old clips of myself. I do want to ask how you guys stand my annoying voice. Oh, it's fine. Because Pepe, we were all there at one point or another. You know that. Because we were all at that point in our lives. Pepe, you're fine. Whoops. I did the funny. Oopsie. What train is this? This is the... This is the Southern Pacific Heritage Unit here. I'm in right now. So you have this pretty one here. Okay, I've got a brake somewhere. Oh, that's why, because it's fully applied. Oops.
All right, I'm back.
Hello. I missed a turn. I missed a switch.
What?
Yes. Shush.
How?
Don't ask.
At least you didn't derail.
I did not derail, and I'm in the SOPAC unit now. So. Kill me.
Okay. Sure, like, what?
With a swap that engine with the Pratt & Whitney F135. Is that the one? Is that the motor that's in like the Griffin or something? Oh no, I think that's the one that's for the. Okay, here is my turn. Yeet the independent brake. Okay, set, center. Let's get out of here. Boop. Whee! Don't do that, you get fired. Do that, you get fired. Alright. We're good now. Alright, so now I left the door open on my locomotive. Whoops! Oh, it's the F-35 motor. Okay, so I need to go into...
Can you, like, get in trouble in this game?
Maybe. Well, I mean,
maybe.
I definitely know I've gotten in trouble. I've gone past a red bar and I never saw it. And the game was like, "You can't do that." I'm like, "Sorry." I didn't see the red board. You have to make it kind of like visible for us.
Oh, of course.
And
through the door.
Yeah, no, phase through the door. Yeah, I'm still neutral.
Can you run a locomotive with those doors open just to get some frickin' air in there, or no?
Yeah. I've got the window open now. Look.
No, I meant the front doors.
Oh, you can. Yeah. There's nothing stopping you from. Bro, I have to know. I've done it. I got to go to dinner. BRB, no problem, Pepe. Bro, I know for sure that when I had one locomotive in particular when I worked in what you call it? When I was in Oakland, there was a specific locomotive I had that did not have AC. Thankfully, it was in the morning. So we just cranked open the windows, and but the thing is, if you open up the door has, when the wind hits the bar, the safety bar, the grab irons in the front, it really disrupts the air, and so the air in the cab, it's like a screaming type sound. It's not really good, to be honest. So I mean, you can't hear crap, and at that point. There's so much wind going through the middle of the cabin where it just all the papers go flying everywhere. So we don't try to do it if possible, because I like to make sure I keep my paperwork in line and on time.
I think I know what the ugliest diesel is. Going back to that thing.
The BL2.
No.
Oh. Dang.
The high hood U-boats. You've never seen those, have you?
I have. I wouldn't say they're like the ugliest. Alright.
The BL2 was the worst to work on.
Oh my gosh, we are actually going to get on a turntable. Holy cow. Okay.
You're going to go on the turntable.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, fancy. I'm running. And for a second there, that Katie red looked like olive drab, to be honest. There's the door. Oh, thanks, door. Look at that chair. Look how rusty this chair is. Guy, UP can't even afford a new chair.
UP can't even afford a new roundhouse.
Aligned with the waiting locomotive. It's already aligned.
Rotate the turntable.
I don't need to. Okay, so now I need to lock it, because... Alright. That literally made no sense. I should have just...
You gotta make sure.
I get that.
Are those lines perfectly lined up?
Oh yeah, cut bar. There we go. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Alright, you want to see they're lined up straight? Looks pretty good to me.
There's a crack.
Yes, we know. Well, I can't help all of UP's problems. I can only offer suggestions.
Now, here's something that a lot of people don't realize. One thing a lot of people don't realize about turntables is that it is never perfectly lined up. We get as close as we can. If that makes any sense.
Oh, that makes total sense.
You physically cannot make it perfect. Sometimes you can, but most of the times you can't. And what's nice is that the wheels will just turn a little bit and follow that track. So it is helpful.
at this roundhouse. Look at this round table action here.
Do you think that the SD70 Ace, the original one, was kind of a failure? Because they apparently took away, EMD took away the design that's in the game and came out with a new one, which is like, I think it's called like the ST70AH or something like that.
I have no idea. I don't know the procedure, so I'm putting set and center right now. Because honestly, I wouldn't have to do this because there should be a roundhouse up
there.
Oh, I'm in the pit. Whoops. Thankfully, oh, I'm in the pit.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh no. Did I just fail this mission? No! Oh, climb up. Woo! Alright, I didn't know if Dovetail made that. Oh god, that made me very scared.
That is a really, really, shallow turntable.
I don't know. I've seen one turntable in my life, so I mean.
The one we have is really deep. You can't climb up it. There's a step. There's a ladder.
Okay, where do I want to rotate this? I'm gonna have to put it. Oh, there. Oh yeah, I gotta unlock it. Like an
Where's
idiot.
844?
Scrap.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going the long way around. Whoops. Oh, turning the camera on. There we go. There we go. Keep this bad boy turning.
You be nice. The steam engines did nothing wrong to you.
They didn't do anything wrong to me. I agree. Where's that camera situated? Oh, it's gotta be, the camera's like right out here. Yeah, because there's the freight cars right there. I'm going all the way around, unnecessarily around.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, just fine. We're good. We'll do it live.
Fuck.
I don't know why the picture's right here instead. I don't quite understand.
Because they didn't design it that way. Let us see if anyone's doing a terminal overload.
Alright, yeah. Alright. Oh my.
Oh my what?
I think we're reversing here. Don't piss it up.
Oh, they are doing it. Big fucker.
Are we close?
Shat.
So we'll throw the homeboy into emergency. Why not?
Give it to me. Yes. Okay, what the hell? Oh, I'm dumber than shit. Alright. I'm thinking like, why didn't that not give me full ammo? Oh, because I'm running the wrong frickin' chest plate. Got it.
Like an absolute schmuck. Alright.
Let's redo that real quick. We will fix this.
I love how we'll turn off this locomotive, but we won't turn off any of the other ones, to be honest.
Yeah, because welcome to the Union Pacific Railroad.
Oh, yeah. Not bad, but it could be better. You know darn well I'm going to make sure that my WP is actually in the most pristine position possible. No, I'm going to rotate this because I know what's going to happen. Unlock.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm smart. I'm a smart cookie. I know this is going to go. No, you keep going. Locking that bad boy. I'm also going to uncouple it because I know... Actually, I can't do that because then I'm very smart. Emergency brake on, or not emergency, or independent Indy on. Whoop. Run through the setup process. All right.
Get the hell out of here, motherfucker.
Whoop. Bang, bang, bang. All right.
Ah, fuck, I missed.
How did you miss?
Missed again.
How did you miss?
I was right there, and I didn't think. I thought I got it.
Are you dumb?
Maybe.
Ah. Ah. Those are. Oh, is that Mr. Bill? Holy cow! Howdy, Bill. Hi, Wipeout. I see that you're alive and just want to stop by to say hi and happy birthday. I'll be down in the train room and I'll keep an eye on you and how you're doing on the simulator. Mr. Bill B. Oh my.
Who's Mr. Bill B?
He's one of my. He's one of the premier O-scale guys. He's an absolute beast. They're a good guy.
So he's just.
Look at that! Look at that, Mr. Bill! Look at the locomotive I am putting on the round table just for you. It's like I planned
He's
this.
He's a Mopac guy?
He is a true Mopac guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, puts him. I'm gonna go a little bit closer in the middle.
It's in my wallet. I'll give it to you later.
Be nice to Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill's a very nice gentleman.
I haven't done anything to him. Why would?
Knowing you, Peter, I don't know if I can trust it. Make sure I get this in the middle. Now that is much better. Look at that butter. Alright. Slap on this independent on the indie brake. Set center.
My PlayStation is lagging.
That's unfortunate. Also, turn the bell off. I don't want to be hit with that all the time. So this should be a way easier move here. Look at that. That looks. Now that actually looks very nice right there. I got that nice, beautiful Mopac in my window here. All right, let's take a seat. Unlock. So we're gonna go to the left. It looks like. 2 and 3. Nope, not yet.
Hiya!
Woo! Lock that bad boy right there. Oh, the camera has 2 different angles.
That's nice.
Huh, I didn't know that. We will turn off the camera. There we go. Shut le door. Unlock it because it looks cooler if it's unlocked. Climb the stairs.
Get him.
Nice icebox. Quiet. I don't want to hear the slander you're giving to me. Oh, hold on. Alright, I will not fail this time. Mr. Bill might be in here still, so I gotta make sure I do this properly.
Mr. Bill, he's gonna derail your train.
No, you be quiet. Let's not start that. Peter, you stop that. It's not gonna happen. Oh yeah, SP is a little far forward. Alright, I need to go back a little bit more. I'm talking a wee bit more. Come on.
Line.
I think I might be dragging brakes here, to be honest. No, that's unacceptable. Nope. We can do better than that.
Die, motherfucker.
Notch 1. I'm actually just gonna yeet this. How'd I bugger that up? Alright. I actually might have. Ah! Oh, I've totally cheesed it. Yep, that's good. I'll take that. Alright. Flip out the reverser. Take out! Take out the reverse. Thank you. Handle off position. Perfect. Slap this locomotive off. Alright. Now, Mr. Bill, to my baby. Whee.
Do you have an O-scale WP Ace or no?
I do not.
That's
me.
a big fat rip.
I know. Well, I'd like to at some point in the future. Alright, unlock. We are heading right. Oh no, Mr. Bill, no derailments today. I like to not have derailments today.
Not yet.
Woo! Slow it down now. Stay, like a dog. Alright, there's my baby. Here we go. Yes. Buttery smooth. Oh yeah, here we go. All right. Alright, let's sign the bell down here. I bet you that'd be so scary in real life. Trying to get off this route, get off a locomotive to, in reality, even though that probably would never happen.
What?
Trying to get off of this round table, trying to flip your own train.
Really not that hard, honestly.
But I'm saying, well, I'm not hard, but I'm just saying that I feel like that'd be kind of scary, you know.
What, to get off a train on a roundhouse?
Well, on a round
turntable?
table, just on a turntable, just because how tight it is.
It's not that bad, actually. It really isn't.
I meant to put. Alright, lock this bad boy. Alright. Hammer on. But I mean, I've had to go to like the fueling station in just outside Barstow for UP, and man, that was kind of scary. How tight it was getting out and going on to the getting off there and on a super short platform too. So. No. Come on. There we go. Now we're cooking with fire.
What am I stuck on?
Oh, that's perfect! Peter, look at that! Look at that!
Yeah.
Yeah. First freaking try, man. Ooh-wee. Complete the duty and touchdown. Stand back and take in this awesome lineup. I love how he turned them off, and they are still on. Actually, the Mopac actually in a good position. Actually, I like to admire the Mopac as well, and still able to see UP 1983. All right, that's pretty cool, guys. Come on now, that's pretty cool. Oh, Mr. Bill, this is super cool. I promise you, this is one of the coolest things. I love how the KT, the Rio Grande, and the Northwestern Indians are still on, while none of the others are on. Rail fans will be pleased when they arrive tomorrow. Oh, we're pleasing to the rail fans. That's an awesome sight.
Motherfucker.
Oh my. That actually was a pretty fun one. Wasn't too difficult. I mean, none of these are really difficult. If anything, they're just tedious at times. Alright. Alright, here we go. Let's take this one. Well, supposedly this was actually a very serious incident here. Alright. Well, that is important. Have to keep the rail fans happy. So says the rail fan. Oh, look at that! Communication has been received from Granite Quarry for that the line that a train heading west has failed and needs replacement power. Well, it's UP. It's kind of expected. Power's gonna fail, especially on that railroad. Your tasks are taking Missouri number 82 and Katy number 88. Oh, RBP would be very happy right now. Over there as a replacement. Missouri 82 is already across the turntable, so head over to get Katy. Oh, if only RBP was here, Mr. Bill, you know? Actually, you know what? Before we go on, let's open up the knuckle here. Yeah, thankfully we're not taking that piece of crap right there. Ugh. So back. Johnny wouldn't be very happy, to be honest. Oh. Thank you, door. This is the most finicky door ever in existence here. Alright. Unlock. Oh, I went too far over. Ah!
Hooray!
I'm a professional. I hope you guys know that. I am a professional. One more. And there we go. Right there. Alright. Lock. I need this thing to be moving. Whoop. Alright, this looks pretty cool. Alright, dispatch, we're in here. Alright. Hello?
Hi.
It's not prompting me. Sit in the operator's seat. I had to sit in the operator's seat. I'm already here. They didn't do that. I'm aligned already. It was very particular that wanted me to sit in there. There we go, game. Come on now. I'm a step ahead of you here. I'm efficient. Look.
Goddamn Scorpio tourists.
Oh, right. All right, here we go. So we gotta take off the automatic brake. Hello? Something wrong here? Release bail off from the independent. Release that. Run forward.
Run out the loss.
Oh, there we go.
How's it immune?
It just is, man.
No.
Set.
Not
Center.
allowed.
Alright. I know the bell's still on. Oh my gosh, another door. RPP is not allowing me to get out of his train. Alright. I almost didn't make it too, to be honest, as well. Alright,
Ow,
ahead.
motherfuckers.
Unlock. Left. Alright, fantastic. So, Peter, if I want to ask, you want to talk about good old, with good old East Palestine? You want to talk about that?
You want me to talk about how Norfolk Southern can't drive trains correctly?
Sure, let's talk about that. Alright, Mr. Bill, you have a good one, sir. Alright.
Yeah, I can.
Let's talk about it.
Well, the thing with East Palestine.
Okay, I think we should talk about like what happened in East Palestine for people who don't really quite know.
I'm fairly confident everyone who's here knows what happened.
But there also might be people who may not be. Hello, Royal.
A railroad known as the Norfolk Southern decided to be really hilarious to bomb a town with a chemical train through terrible practices of maintenance on their train and just not maintaining anything, not taking the proper precautions, that kind of stuff. They basically dropped the equivalent of a nuclear weapon in East Palestine, but instead of it being a nuke, it was just a chemical train. So, not great.
Not bad.
not terrible. I mean, it is terrible. But
yeah, it is pretty bad.
Unfortunately, the problem is that the media continually hypes it up as it's this terrible thing. And it is terrible. It's just, it's not uncommon. That's the problem.
And that's the sad part. It shouldn't be common like this.
It shouldn't be common.
You know what I mean? It shouldn't be like this.
Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, it is common, and not many people can do anything about that.
Oh, I need to turn off the bell.
The problem is, the biggest problem in this story is the fact that to understand why East Palestine happened, we have to go back in time to 1974 with the Penn Central Railroad.
Alright.
And
let's talk about that.
Basically what happens is that the Penn Central Railroad, in 1974, the CEO of the Penn Central sends out a video for the U.S. government for bailout money for his railroad because of the fact that they are in such terrible debt. The railroad itself cannot function. Now, the government will say that it's not their problem. It definitely is. They caused this to happen, kind of thing. So it is, in fact, the government's issue. It all started with the ICC, which is a defunct, it's a group of the government that basically has no idea how to run trains. They're terrible at it. They don't know what they're doing. So, unluckily for us, it's gone. The railroad itself of Penn Central had, in the video, it shows a boxcar that comes up to the camera and it immediately derails. That is how terrible the Penn Central tracks were. Keep in mind, it was not just the tracks, it was also boxcars, it was also, locomotives were out of date and all that kind of stuff. It was a really bad experience to be a part of the railroad when basically the railroad you're working for is pretty much is basically eating shit. So, what ends up happening is that the government bails out Penn Central. However, They don't really. And the way that they don't is by way of something known as Conrail. They purchase the majority, they purchase the vast majority of the Penn Central system. And it becomes a 85% government-owned railroad. It's 85% of the shares are owned by the government. And Conrail swallows up, I think at least, let's see here, 4 major other Class 1 railroads at the time.
What are those Class 1 railroads? Do you know?
The Central Railroad of New Jersey is one.
Oh, C&J. No.
Yep. Central Railroad of New Jersey. The Reading, Erie Lackawanna, and Lehigh Valley, which are all railroads that I kind of wish were still around.
I think a lot of people would be happy if those were still around.
Right. Especially Reading, because of their awesome B line service. But so Conrail begins. Conrail takes over these railroads, and it eventually gets sold off in 2 chunks for the Norfolk Southern Railroad and the CSX. Now I know the CS stands for Chessie and Seaboard, but I don't know what I don't remember what the X stands for. So sorry.
Experimental.
Is that what it was?
I thought that's what it was. That's what I've always been told. I don't know, but it's always an experiment with CSX, you know. Finding new ways to piss off people.
The problem with East Palestine is the fact that it was totally preventable. That's the problem. Now, the thing that happens is that the story goes that a car on this East Palestine train suffered what would be considered before the 1998 mandate that journal box bearings were made illegal. It would be it would suffer a hot box bearing, and eventually going past these cameras as it was caught, the car itself would suffer a roller bearing failure that locked up the bearing, snapped the wheel, and the whole train derailed. That's basically what ends up happening. The problem in this, there's 2 main problems in this story. The first problem is that Norfolk Southern doesn't care.
They don't care.
They make millions and millions and millions of dollars every day. So you could put like a terrible amount of money on them, and they can basically go, yeah, and? It's literally what they can do. They can be
so sad.
And? So what? And what ends up happening is the Norfolk Southern Railway, they basically, they can literally just go in and say, yeah, sure, here's $78 million now, don't bother us.
And cleaning fees, you know.
Yeah, and or what can happen is that they can do something that the railroads have done before, and it is the biggest FU to the government, because what people don't understand about the railroads is that the government does not run this country. The railroads do. So you have, for instance, the Norfolk Southern Railway.
Yeah, he's kind of true about that. We kind of keep the government afloat.
Basically, here's what can happen, all right? Let's say, for instance, the government says, all right, you need to pay, let's say, a ludicrous number of like $2.35 billion for the wreck that you caused. You need to relocate everyone that is there and pay for their housing, for the relocation process, and then you need to pay for cleanup. Now, Norfolk Southern could do, the actual thing and actually do that. They won't. What they're actually going to do is they're going to say, all right, and then shut down the entire Northeast corridor from Maine to Ohio. They will shut it all down. And tell the government that you can either reverse your mandates on us, or you will not have trains in those areas, period.
Which is such a scary thing, to be honest, you know?
So now the government has a choice. They can either A, stand firm and continue to say, oh well, or what will actually happen is that the people of the United States will complain to the government and tell them to lift this mandate, because this will get to a point where it's not like in COVID-19 where you have to worry about toilet paper. You have to worry about food that you're not going to get.
Yeah.
Because the railroads are the reason your food exists. So if the government decides, yeah, we're not gonna pull out of this, there could be months at a time where you have no food and everyone starves. Literally how it could go down.
Which is an absolutely terrifying.
It is honestly terrifying.
Yeah.
So, the problem with Norfolk Southern is the fact that this isn't the first time that they've derailed by a long slide. This is not the first time. Honestly, the most embarrassing time for them is probably not East Palestine. It's being the first railroad company to derail on Horseshoe Curve. So, keep in mind that the Pennsylvania Railroad, the Penn Central, Pennsylvania Railroad, Penn Central, and Conrail all did not derail once on Horseshoe Curve, and Norfolk Southern did.
What the heck? They said I failed. What did I fail on? What the heck?
You were going too fast?
No, I wasn't going too fast. I was within the limits.
Uh-huh. You keep telling yourself that.
Oh, I did. You can go back to that. You can take a look at it again.
Yeah, that is actually the main problem with East Palestine, is that you have a railroad that is going to act. The best way I can describe for a historical personality for the Norfolk Southern Railway is go look up Cornelius Vanderbilt. That is how they're going to react. Where they react with, I don't care, not my problem. It's literally how it's going to go. Not my problem. I caused this, but it's still not my problem.
This door is the jankiest door in this game, for the round table.
Yeah? Well, at least the door's made out of metal. Our turntable area is made out of wood.
Mm. Also, what's very scary is that the turntable's ground moves.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Yeah, that's very scary. It's a glass bottom. It's a glass bottom floor, guys. Check that out. That's crazy. Ain't that crazy? That's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Glass bottom floor for a railroad?
What?
Yeah. It's just so sad with the whole East Palestine thing, because, I mean, people's lives have been altered because of that.
Mm-hmm.
And will be forever altered.
And what makes it more sad is the fact that, notice that if the government did something like this, no one would care.
No, people would care.
Well, people would care, but the government wouldn't care. The government wouldn't care, which is hilarious. The government wouldn't care about it. So the railroads are going by the mentality of like, well, if the governments don't give a crap about this, why should we?
Yeah.
But that's basically East Palestine. It all was caused by a roller bearing that failed. It was something that could have been totally prevented.
I forget sometimes. How many cars derailed during that? How many... And also, what was it carrying again? I forgot what it was carrying.
I can go look real quick.
Yeah. Alright, come on, Katie. RPP is messing with everything right now. Can't get this thing to do anything I want it to do.
So 38 cars derailed. They were containing hazardous materials. The problem that people don't understand is about hazardous materials is that technically the hairspray your wives use, that's technically hazardous. If it's something that if you inhale it, if it's something that could kill you by inhaling, that's hazardous.
Ooh.
Think about it. So
I hope you know. I want you to see how close I am to running. How close I was to actually running off the turntable. I want you to see how close I was. Check this out. I almost failed this thing again because I forgot. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! I was about 6 inches from getting fired right there. Look at that.
whoops.
Whoops! Look at that.
But no, these are the cars that of what they were containing. 4 cars were containing vinyl chloride. It's a flammable gas. Let's see here. 1 car was containing. I'm not gonna try with these. If I can't pronounce it, I'm not. Just be okay with what it was.
It's like you can take a look at it.
Here's this. You guys can look up what it is. I'll just say what it was. All right. Combustible liquid, flammable gas, flammable liquid, flammable gas. Oh, and they were and 2 cars are containing benzene. That's nice.
Ooh, that's
nice.
That's an F right there.
That's fun.
That's an F right there.
So, oh, and one of the other cars was butyl acrylate. Nice. That's great. And the two cars carrying benzene, that was like 60,000 gallons of benzene.
Jesus criminy.
Nice. Good job. So the problem is that what ends up happening is that it says in the wiki that the derailment was caused by a mechanical problem on one of the rail car's trucks. It's literally a bearing that's on fire. That's what it is. It's not a mechanical problem. It's a bearing that is burning away. It's literally what happened. The crew received an alarm from a wayside defect detector shortly before the derailment. And then an emergency brake application initiated. Notice that emergency brake was initiated, but the train didn't go into emergency.
They
threw a brake. The emergency didn't kick off like it should have. Actually, it should have literally by this.
If the air hose became disconnected, it should have went into emergency regardless.
Yes. So.
That's scary. That is so scary. Oh my god.
Notice that this train didn't go into emergency by what happened. So, that's fun. But if there's one derailment that a lot of people aren't talking about that I really, really wish people were talking about, let's talk about, since you know a little bit about this, let's talk about how the Union Pacific Railroad
we invented high-speed rail, boys!
Amtrak.
Boys, we invented high-speed rail!
Yeah, let's talk about the Union Pacific doing 120 miles an hour through a corner.
That's wild.
I'd like to point out that this is not only is this faster than Amtrak can go, this is actually one of the first real over 100 mile an hours that has ever happened in the U.S. on American rails since the age of steam. So, yeah. About that.
Yeah. That was wild.
So
Well,
what did you find about it?
so I found that since this basically happened in my back and my neck of the woods here, so it definitely was it was definitely interesting. So supposedly, UP train was carrying 55 cars of iron ore and derailed outside of Kelco, California. Now, to what I have been able to find out, that there was nobody near there was a train crew was not in the cab. So this was a runaway, a proper runaway train here. Like the most critical, the most like the one you see all the time in movies. No crew, just runs away from you.
Crazy Eights.
Yeah, Crazy Eight right there. Yeah. But the thing is that interests me is that in the railroad, there are certain factors you have to take in when you take off, when you're done with your job for the day. You basically lock down the whole locomotive and your train by putting on brakes and securing the locomotives, what the railroad would call it, securing the locomotive. So you basically put your brakes on, your automatic brake to full service, 20-pound weight reduction. So that's what would happen. And it was just, I guess I think UP's head senior. I have to look up the parts. Sorry, blabbering my mouth here. But I have the paper right here. I have the page right here. I can whip this out really quickly. So this is reporting from Fire Engineering, Noah Goldberg of the LA Times. So San Bernardino Fire Department's out there. What was her face at? So Union Pacific themselves told the LA Times that the southbound train crashed at 8:30 in the morning Pacific time with 55 cars. So honestly, a small iron train, but a heavy train nonetheless. So make sure that I call dispatch really quickly. Make sure I don't. Come on, train. I'm trying to stop here for a second here. I'll get back to reading it in a second.
Everyone's watching.
I know.
No escape.
No escape. Request permission to proceed at restricted speed. Alright. This is what it says. So the train was in the Mojave National Preserve east of Barstow. And this is what Kristen South says. The crew was not injured. A spokesperson for Union Pacific. The derailed rail cars were loaded with iron ore which spilled. And it says iron ore is part of the steelmaking process. It's not a hazardous material, which is true. Further, there were no hazardous materials on the train. The incident is still under investigation. She confirmed that no train crews were in control of the train when it derailed. Now, that right there tells me a lot. Either with UP, it's what we call a long-term storage. And I could bust out my notes and tell you exactly what it is. I might do that later. But basically,
what it actually, just the simplified version is basically UP is doing this massive thing called what's it called? crisis aversion for reputation. That's
Yeah.
literally what they're doing.
Oh, it totally is right now.
Massive crisis.
And like this
they're
happened,
doing-
like this happened. I
Dude.
think like 2 weeks after, or 3 weeks after.
The thing they're literally doing is that instance, that guy who when with the Pennsylvania Railroad, when a bunch of people found out that the Pennsylvania Railroad were stocking guns in like this building or whatever, they assumed that this would be for like future riots, and one of the HR guys said, "No, this is here to protect the passengers." Yeah, sure. And somehow people believe that. But continue.
So I'm away for the signal because this is where I got in trouble, because I can't see the signal. I can confirm, and she continues and says, "I can confirm the crew was not in the cab at the time of the derailment, and there was an uncontrolled train movement," which is massive. That is a huge problem. That's big. That's huge.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was supposedly this Twitter argument says this user tweeted. We don't know the username for this, but supposedly somebody said they heard the crew jump off, and it was a runaway for over an hour. And what's interesting to me is that these heavy freight locomotives, like this one, like I'm driving right now, is only geared. They have gears, so it's, you can see it says its maximum speed is 70 miles per hour. So I wonder if, because obviously it had to gone down a hill, because you're not going to be able to get to that power. You're not going to be able to get to that speed just all by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So I honestly wonder if I wonder that, because obviously or the engineer didn't do his job in securing the actual locomotives themselves. I don't know. I don't know. I cannot tell. I haven't been able to find the evidence that if the conductor like tied down brakes on the freight cars. I don't know the grade of when it happened. I don't know. We still don't know that. But it just sounds like it was a complete lack of judgment for everybody, both the conductor and the engineer. It just sounds like they didn't do their jobs, which is sad. But I mean, with the amount of stress and the amount of work that train crews are put under, I'm not surprised. All right, I'm gonna talk to them again. Proceed as signal indication. So I can proceed at signal go to track 1. Okay, now if I fail this again, I'll be mad. I'm gonna be very mad. I didn't think I did anything wrong the first time. But it's just, to me, and with that post, obviously, of course, that UP is trying to cover their butts, because really ever since East Palestine, the mainstream media decided to cover a lot more train derailments, and so just negative press is bad press right now.
Well, the press has never been positive, let's be honest here.
Well, they never have, I agree. But it's just I've seen and I've ridden on visual glitch there. The trains, the freight cars are going to another parallel. There we go. We're going to another parallel universe or something. Just wrenching themselves out of existence, it looked like. But it's just, to me, it's just a bad look for a company that, just for an industry that definitely doesn't treat its employees as good as they can. So, I mean, it's sad that it had happened like that. It's sad that it's just sad, but I'm appreciative that the train, that nobody was injured. Let's just be honest, nobody was injured. That's the best part.
Mm-hmm.
But it just shows that it's small. It's and for me, and what I was always told, that small little small incidents like that, small little like shortcuts can definitely cause more of a problem down the line, which we just saw with that. And like I said, the conductor or the engineer failed to do their job, either one or the other or both. So, but I mean, with the way that the rail network is still set up, it's amazing that it's amazing that the U.S. rail network is still able to be consistent. So, yeah. All right. I think
Welcome to railroads.
Welcome to American railroading. Yeah. So it's just about that. I mean, I'd love to talk about East Palestine and in this incident once the FRA goes over their investigation, and they are able to post their results on their website, so we could actually we can definitely dig deep. I mean, like I said, I'm not getting any of my information. I'm still getting my information from online sources. I'm not asking any of my railroad buddies because I don't want if anything happens, I don't want them to get in trouble. I'm not out there to get them in trouble. I'm just out here trying to just inform people of what's going on. But yeah. It's like there was a time where I felt like I kind of like woke up every day. I'm like, okay, well, was there a new derailment that happened? And what's gonna be sad is that for the UP train, I understand the crews are gonna get reprimanded, and rightfully so, unless they find out that maybe it was equipment and all that. I don't know.
Well, I mean, at the same time, if it's only geared for 70 miles an hour, how the hell will it get to 120?
All I could think of, honestly, right now, and I could be completely wrong here, I could honestly think that the train was off. There's no power. They must have turned it off, and they left.
And just coasted.
And just coasted. That's my idea. And another thing, it got to that speed. It got to that speed.
That's what happens at Lac Mégantic, where the train just it's I think not on. The locomotive's not on, so all the air in the brakes just slowly depletes, and then it rolls down the hill and boom, and just derailed there.
Yeah. But I'd also say is that I'd also say that I don't know if the train if it's electronically the gears if it's electronically limited, or if it's or if it's like actual gears that can be broken and can just basically have it go freely, basically like a dead weight. I mean, that's what I feel like. That's what I feel like what happened, to be honest. Do I know for sure? Heck no.
No. And the thing is here's the other thing that's hilarious is that this is how much power the railroads have. They don't have to tell you.
They don't until the FRA gets involved.
Yeah, and even then, it's still kind of... They'll do anything in their power to make sure that they don't tell the truth.
Yeah. If not tell the truth, but skew it in a different way.
Yeah, and the other thing that's hilarious is that even if they're caught, they still don't care. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the major problem.
And the reason they don't care is because they're so powerful that they have the mentality of, what are you going to do about it?
What type of power do you have that allows me to not care? I understand that, and that's what I hate about the railroad industry. They have too much power because the railroad guys had a term for these. The operators. The operators. There we go. The operators don't care.
Mm-hmm.
And they're basically like the unions and all that type of stuff that they don't care. I mean, they understand they're going to try to fight for them, but the unions just want to just pack their own personal wallets, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Which again is very sad because the union is supposedly there to protect, not profit off of somebody else's catastrophe.
Yep.
Self-inflicted or not. And another thing I look at is I definitely know for sure. I've got a sneaking suspicion that the East Palestine, the conductor and engineer, are going to get fired.
Oh yeah.
They're going to get terminated. They're not going to get fired. They're going to get terminated.
They're going to get terminated, and they're going to fire them so that it looks like they're doing something, but in the end, they're not doing anything.
Yeah.
Here's the guys that have done it. You're fired. Go away. We fired the guys that did it. Problem solved. And what's going to either happen is the media's going to accept it, which I really, really hope they don't.
Yeah, I agree.
And
they need to have the railroad be liable for what happened.
Now, meanwhile, knowing the East Palestine engineer and conductor, they're not at fault because they had no fucking clue what the hell was going on originally. They don't know what's going on.
And that's the thing. And that's the thing a lot of people don't understand. When an incident like that happens, you're in the locomotive. It's not like on like these simulators where you have all like especially like on train sim, you can see your whole train go by. You can see your whole train on that little diagram on the bottom there.
Actually, no. I think a better idea to understand is this. It's not like driving a car when you notice something's wrong, where a check engine light kicks off, or like a light turns on and then you immediately stop, pull over. A train, you're up at the front. You can't even see really the back end of the you can't even see into the locomotive to see if like, oh, the engine just threw a rod or something like that.
Or a freight car 120 cars back just absolutely broke something, and
or
that's causing
even worse. Or it's like a freight car. You have a train that has like, let's say, and I've seen this before. Longest train I ever saw had 12 locomotives. 6 up front. It was 6 up front, 4 slave units, and 2 as DPU. And it was like a 300-car train. Now, let's say, for instance, car number 200 derails. The only warning you get is the train went into emergency. That's it.
Yep, that's all you get.
You don't know that, oh, the train just derailed and took out a school bus with 50 children on board. You don't get that.
You have no idea. And that's a fantastic point you bring up there. It's you just don't know. When the moment your train goes to emergency or is supposed to go to emergency, you have no idea what's going on. You can deduct certain things like, oh, maybe the air hose opened up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But until you get back there to find the problem, you've got no idea what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know the severity of what has happened.
Now, what would be nice is if each car had its own separate computer that had a fail trouble code where it would tell the computer of the locomotive, this is what's just happened.
That would be really, really cool. But that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And honestly, with first-hand experience with conductors and the way that they thrash those freight cars, it wouldn't last very long.
Well, you also have to understand that it can't be that expensive if the Airbus A380 has a literal troubleshooting computer in it.
I understand that.
Which, it can't be that expensive if a frickin' jetliner has that, let's be honest here. And it's not like you add that in the pricing of the jet airliner. Comes standard. Because it's a safety tool for your aircraft. the other thing that I don't think a lot of people understand about trains is the fact that it's almost like, imagine the best way to describe, for instance, if you want to try to screw around with a locomotive and you just like kind of like play chicken on a railroad crossing, is it's not like brake checking a semi where the semi truck can actually will still hit you but will stop eventually. If you try to brake check a train, you're going to be grinding along the rails for 3 miles, and there is a chance that you may flip over. Your gas tank could rupture and explode, or you will
Man,
flip
bro,
over,
you're giving me some PTSD right now from my own car crash.
Or
you need to stop.
Hold on. Or the car just splits in half. Either way, you're going to die, and the train is going to keep on going.
Mm-hmm.
So all these instances where there's a derailment that happens or a car gets hit, the train will, every single time, the train will win.
Yeah.
If a train can blow through a trailer, there's no way in hell your piece of shit little four-door sedan's gonna win. I'm sorry. There's no way. I mean, I've seen a train hit a dump truck full of rocks, and the train came out better.
Yeah. Man, dude, you're giving me some PTSD of my train wreck in Berkeley. It was like, oh god, don't.
You had a train wreck in Berkeley?
Yeah, dude. I told you I had it one.
Oh.
I have my train has been involved in a wreck. Yeah.
Define a wreck.
The whole car caught on fire.
Your car?
No, the unfortunate soul who parked the car on the railroad tracks at night at midnight, and I couldn't see it. And we're not liable for that. That's the best part.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're not liable because the railroad decides it to be. That's not your problem. That's the issue.
Yeah, that too. Which for once the railroad did a good thing for that right there.
Well, I wouldn't say a good thing, considering what they're doing is they're basically, just telling people, if you park your car on a railroad crossing, you're basically trespassing on railroad property, and it turns into a well situation.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks. Why is it all just aces?
Because the scenario in Wyoming in Cheyenne, and they're all aces. Which, hey, honestly, the ace is just the better locomotive in general, so I'll take it.
Because the G's are vastly outnumbering the aces.
Shush.
I see more aces than Gevos. Yeah, sure.
Shush. Shush.
Yeah,
Shush.
sure.
Hey, in the soft factors of a locomotive for its train crew, the ace blows the GE out of the water. Speaking of EMD, and soft factors, the train I had my cracks in it was an SC-70 Mac.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It was pretty gnarly, man. We are booking it. Oh, I got to turn off the bell. Whoops. Look at that Mopac unit move. Look at that. Look at that.
Are you supposed to not have any cars?
Yes. No, because if you read the... Oh, I got to turn my lights off for this guy. I'm sorry. It's a common courtesy. We got some intermodals. Yes, there was a train car. A freight train has experienced mechanical failure, so I'm having to go help it. So typical UP.
Did you just flashbang someone in the eyes with your lights?
No, I didn't. No, you're supposed to turn. You're supposed to turn it off as a common courtesy thing. Turn off the brights, and then when they go past you, turn it back on. So you don't blind the other crew.
So you did flashbang someone in the eyes.
I did, but then I quickly turned off my lights because the off switch is right there, Dingleberry. We're going 50 mile an hour. Ooh!
Looks like you're doing 56, actually. 56.
I know. Well, I saw the one thing there, and it was 50 mile. It was a 45 or 50. I was like, ah! I mean, I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know that because I'm not on the subdivision. I don't have the paperwork for it. I gotta talk to some people. Question mark. Wink, wink. I gotta talk to Dairy Queen about that. His name, the person's name is not Dairy Queen, but his initials is DQ, and I'm not disclosing his identification.
So you're gonna name him Dairy Queen?
Yes, as a public alias. Yes.
See, my friends, we have a name for Dairy Queen.
All right, let's hear this. Let's hear it.
Dairy Queen.
Of course. Immature children.
I mean, you're immature. I'm a mechanic. I would like to point out. Okay, so here's this, right?
Oh, I'm gonna flashbang this guy. Ah! Wait. We turned it off. I turned mine off. Now I gotta turn it back on. See, I didn't flashbang him. I didn't flashbang him this time.
Good job.
I tried not to.
There's actually okay. So you know the cylinder liner for the EMDs.
Go on.
You know what I'm talking about? So literally, what happens is this is what I find so funny. The previous volunteers that aren't there anymore, they kind of they moved away or whatever.
I wonder why they left, because they probably couldn't handle you and your sarcasm.
I wasn't there when it happened.
Yeah, right.
But what happened is that there's this blue lift for a chain that you lift the cylinder liner in, and on it, when you put the chain on and you start lifting it, there's these words on it that says "Yank me, Daddy."
Okay, now that is actually pretty funny. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually pretty funny. All right, so this will probably be my last. This will probably be my last thing I complete. But if I can ask Peter, what do you want? What do you want next week's show to be? Because last week I ran into an issue, had to deal with it. And
yeah,
so,
you want to tell them what that issue was?
I would rather not talk about that issue.
Hey, you guys want to know what his issue was?
You do that, we're gonna have some problems here. Let's not talk about that.
Do you want to talk about why your room's not very clean?
Well, okay, hold on. It was actually okay. I mean, it could have been better, yes. It could have been better.
You want to talk about how your father was gonna start talking?
You stop that! You stop that right now, young man.
Do you want to talk about how your
I'm gonna mute you real quick, boy. All right, we're done. We're done with this conversation here. We're gonna talk about trains. Peter, you stop it. Oh, what's going on, Audimus? How are you, good sir? I got a bell still on. Okay, Audimus, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I made an RBP reference. Honestly, I could you not. Oh, I just flashbanged that poor guy. Whoops.
I just thought of something that's gonna be really funny.
I just flashbanged that poor guy, and honestly, I kept having issues with the Katie train back there. I was like, God dang it, RBP, get out of the cabin and help me here.
So,
Love the motive power. Yes, sir.
I just thought of something here. All right.
God, man,
What happens if you have to pull a train and you have to be in long hood forward?
Oh, UP actually doesn't operate like that. We don't do, unless we try not to go long hood forward.
Why is that?
We just don't do it. We
Why?
try not to do it.
But why? There's got to be a reason why.
Visibility's sake. I would say visibility. I'd say visibility. Okay, thank you. I knew it was gonna come for the 55 mile an hour, but no, game, you didn't want to give it to me. Yeah, I'm totally, dude. So supposedly I failed this prior, Audimus, for like no apparent reason. I talked to dispatch and all that, I was good to go, and all of a sudden I just fail. I'm like, what the heck is this? And then I literally do it again, same thing, and it's fine, no problem. I'm like, whatever, thanks game. And literally, like that first time, the KD unit like was not functioning. I couldn't get power to it or nothing. I'm like, I thought to myself, God dang it, RVP, get out of the cab and help me. Stop flipping dials back there. Okay, no, that's not a train. I thought that was a train with lights in the distance there. Oh, you missed it. I almost binned the Southern Pacific unit. I came very close to binning it.
I thought that was the Katie unit.
Oh, was it the KD? Oh, no, it was the KD unit. I'm sorry, it was the KD unit. I almost binned it.
You almost decided it'd be really hilarious to put the wheels on the ground instead of
I
on
was about
the rail.
6 inches offside off that track. Yeah, that was not very. I've been fired that fast right there. Not have been good. What else? The others? Yeah, the other flashbang. That poor crew. Whoops. All right. Woo! We got an event. We got an approach here. So yeah, so Starstone's just bad boy.
You have
down.
a yellow.
It's got an approach. It's got a name, sir.
It means yellow. It means caution.
What is this? Is this some BN stuff here? I'm hearing in my
Yeah.
ear holes. Oh God! No wonder BN's so bad. No wonder Santa Fe bought them.
Been nothing since Frisco.
Oh my gosh. No, but Johnny, typical UP power. Something's broke, and I gotta go fix it. I gotta go. Train
What
line
isn't broke on the Union Pacific Railroad?
That right there is a great question. What isn't broke, breaking, or is about to break? Let's just be honest. And you want to know something funny? I had one of the gentlemen from my conductor class. He actually got to ride the WP locomotive, and he said that was the biggest piece of shit he ever ridden. I was like, hey man, I don't know. Talk to UP maintainers, man. That's their problem. Oh, Downtaker, thank you very much for the happy birthday, my friend. Thank you.
How does it feel to have someone say that your favorite heritage unit is a piece of crap?
Well, for me, I was like, it's UP. They probably, because their locomotives are probably some of the worst. I mean, I've been inside multiple BNSF units, and they are -9s, because the UP where I was operating, they don't even operate -9s. That's the sad part.
Mm-hmm.
All right, where's the? Oh, I'm going way too far down. Whoop. Yep, there it is, right there. There's the problem.
What's the problem?
Well, there's an ace sitting off by itself over here.
The problem turns out to be that it's an ace from the Norfolk Southern Railway.
Oh no! It's just a first generation SD70 ace. It's just bad, you know. Oh my gosh, dude! Yes, I remember. Right when I finished on the job training, I was going back to Roseville, and just out of the blue, I turned to see a train, and right then and there, There was the. I'll make sure I don't go past this and get. And it was like third in a consist, and it was like stupidly dirty. I was like, I can't even see the Southern Pacific logo at all. All right, welcome to Granite. Head up the formation, head up, and remove the failed locomotives. All right, well, set center. We're good.
2,800 feet to go.
Yeah, I know. I gotta walk that. Cause I can't really take my. Can I take my locomotive there, or do I gotta walk?
You gotta walk.
I don't want to walk that, man. God dang. Be a freaking walking simulator then.
Go walk it, sucker.
Uh,
You gotta go walk it. You gotta go set them up and walk it. You can't set them up and
I know, I
set
can't do that. I want to be lazy. Gosh dang it. This would be running simulator right now. Yeah, if a manager caught you doing this, yeah, you'd be in a lot of trouble. Wait a minute.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if the locomotives that broke down are GEs.
Oh, they're not gonna be. They're gonna be aces. I promise you.
Rip.
I know. Rip. Ugh.
You're like, dude, what?
Well, this one's still on. Or no, it's not. But it's Belgian smoke. Convenient.
What broke in it?
I don't know. All I know is not on. Oh, did I already need the heritage units, Optimus? I was this close, but no, I did not. I just bought the Santa Fe Northern, the wartime one. I bought that one.
You got a heritage unit?
No, I was going to buy one. I was going to go buy the WP version.
Where for what? What scale?
O scale, Lionel.
Nice. And you just didn't. Why is that?
Money situation. Yeah. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I guess. Wow. To alleviate the situation, I should have been able to call dispatch and be like, hey, do I need to take my train up there? Motherfucker. Alright, fair enough.
Hey, did you have to take your train up there?
Yeah, I had to take my train up there. I felt like I needed to, but I was like, you know what? I've already failed this mission before, and I'd rather not fail it again.
Mm-hmm. Watch there be a white manager's truck right next to your train now.
If there's a freaking white truck there, I'm gonna be pissed.
Dude, he's gonna sit in the conductor seat going, hey, you wanna talk?
Oh god, you're giving me too much PTSD about that.
It's hot in here.
Yeah, go. What up?
It's hot.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't think it's hot in here. I think it's fine.
Dude, the cooler out here, and then I walk into the
Well,
damn
I
room.
mean, to be honest, I don't want to hear your guys' conversation in there. Just saying, I don't want
I
to
don't
hear.
have a damn conversation.
No, I just don't want to hear mom and dad's. They're gonna, you know, they're gonna be loud. Come on now.
Notice how homie here's getting in trouble again.
No, I'm not getting in trouble. You quiet. You be quiet there, Peter.
I mean, gonna get a lot
Management watches you go across the railroad tracks like, what the hell?
Bro.
Yeah.
So, did you enjoy your 5K?
Oh, I definitely enjoyed my 5K. It was great. It was great. I would, to alleviate this problem, I'd be able to contact dispatch, be like, all right, you got to go do this. We're gonna totally solve the situation here. So the wallet is in witness protection. Yes, it is definitely witness protection there, Optimus. You better believe it. Oh my gosh, yes.
Is Optimus in your Discord or no?
No, he's not in my Discord. But
Why not?
he maintains another Discord that's way cooler than mine is. but
Artemis, how cool is your Discord?
it's pretty cool, man.
What is it about?
Trains, O-scale trains. Yeah, you'd like it.
Yeah. Well, maybe he should invite me.
You can get a link, buddy, and find it yourself, buddy.
You know what I should do? Because I haven't done it yet.
Alt F4 yourself.
You did that already for UP. You're welcome.
I did that. I did that to myself. Yeah, but hey, I'm okay.
Is this the right goddamn box? It is not the right
I'm an
goddamn
idiot.
box.
I just looked at the signal. God dang it, it's restricting.
Why is my SD 90 Mac in my goddamn SD 80 Mac box? What the hell?
Why did you shove it in there, you idiot?
Shut up.
No, I'm not gonna shut up. No, this is great.
Is this
Man's out here acting a fool right now.
There she is. There she is. There's my baby.
Oh gosh.
Notice how
Ladies and gentlemen,
more
he's
than
grooming a
capable.
child here. Don't let that sound to you. He's grooming a child.
Notice how I'm the one who's able to afford a good locomotives. The only thing he can buy are the frickin'
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Listen. Let's keep this in perspective here. Do you buy O-scale? No.
I do not.
Yeah, exactly. When we make a purchase, we have to our wallets go on, as Autumn has said, witness protection, because of all that good stuff. And also, they're bigger, and so they're just better. I keep hearing brakes. I'm getting scared. I'm like hearing a brake drag or something.
What is Artemis's favorite railroad?
He takes great pride in reminding me of his favorite railroad.
Hey, Artemis, what's your favorite railroad?
Don't enable.
Tell me it's the Southern Pacific. It's the Southern Pacific, isn't it?
No, please, no, don't tell him, please. No, I like to maintain my sanity for the day.
Artemis.
Oh no, SP through and through, baby. Oh no. Ah!
Artemis, remember this. I love the tunnel motors probably just as much as you do. You're not alone, my friend.
Tunnel motors are mediocre.
Yeah, so is the Western Pacific having to be helped by Al Pearlman. Did I say that out loud?
Those are some biting words, man. Those are some biting words.
Well, it's not my fault that the New York Central had to send its manager.
It sucks that the New York Central doesn't exist anymore and got merged with Penn Central. You know.
Yes, but you know what's great about the New York Central? You can still at least see 2 of their steam engines that got away from Mr. Pearlman.
Yeah, I could see three Western Pacific steamers.
No, I was talking about New York Central steamers, the 2 Mohawks that survived. You don't not know about that?
Yeah, I know about the 2 Mohawks. Yeah.
Isn't one of them getting ready to be restored or something?
Cosmetically, I believe.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we have fun on the Matt and Matt O-Scale podcast server. Oh yeah, you better believe it. I've been talking to you for I've been talking to you about too long, Legacy. I've been talking to you for too long. Legacy WP GP7s have been calling out to me. I know, man. You know I've been heckling you so long about those.
Hey Artemis, just remember that there was one thing that I used to be able to do that would always piss him off, and the thing that was always easy for me to do was say that the F units were garbage. This is until I bought an Alco DL109, and they're starting to grow on me. So
this man, the thing is, Artemis, this man would like publicly castrate me. It's like, oh, the F units are bad. They're terrible. I'm like, because you don't have one. You don't understand like the nostalgia they bring out.
I do know that if we can both agree on this, I do know that the 567A block that they had, that thing sucked to work on. Oh my god, is that thing bad to work on. You know what also is really hilarious about the power setup you got right there?
Your face.
I got a locomotive model here that's stronger than your Katy unit by itself or your Mopac unit by itself.
Your face?
Artemis, we gotta talk about Supac and how it's obviously better than Westpac.
You are just at this point you're inciting violence, aren't you? You're inciting violence.
You're doing the whole thing with Yosemite Sam. Damn's fighting words.
More than his fighting words. Oh, Artemis knows. I try to pick fights with him. But friendly banter, if anything. It's friendly banter.
Just a minute now. Damn's fighting words. Yeah, them's fighting words. I dare you to go across this line.
I dares you to go across this line.
I'm a stepping. Oh, Artemis is doing more fighting words.
Well, you know what's gonna suck? I'm gonna have to actually agree with you. But we at least had the best one, you know.
Rip.
But I mean, to be honest, we only needed one, to be honest, to be successful. To be a household name. Alright, let's get down here. Let's actually, do this proper.
Alright, I finally took a good photo of my SD80 Mac.
Your face? I haven't seen that in a long time.
Just fucking ram that ace.
8.5 mile an hour. Yep, I'm getting fired for that one. But it's okay.
Wham!
Yeah, I probably broke a knuckle, to be honest.
You'll be fine.
I'll be just fine, right? Totally.
You'll be fine. The locomotive's engine's already blown up anyways. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly, right? Alright, I gotta go do that now. Alright, hold on.
Oh, there's two of them.
Yeah, there's two of them.
So two of them broke down.
Oh, I think all three of them broke down, which, to be honest...
Not something uncommon for the Union Pacific Railroad.
Yes. Hello? Can I not... Oh, that's why. I'm at notch 1. I was like, why can I not, put in reverse? There we go. Cool.
Hey, you want to start singing Great Big Rolling Railroad with me?
No, I'm not. Stop it. That song gives me PTSD now. Stop
Great
it.
Big Rolling
No!
Railroad.
And also, I'm on YouTube. I'm also on YouTube, but let's not do that.
Who cares? What is the Union Pacific going to do? Take your video down for singing their song?
Yes! I expect that with
Fuck
UP.
'em.
I expect that with UP.
Yeah, me and the civilian sitting here going, yeah, fuck them.
Yeah! Don't you start singing that, boy.
You bastard. No, literally, no, you got Union Pacific that comes up to me and they're like, we're gonna copyright you for singing our song, and I'm gonna go up to them and be like,
we're gonna harvest your IP address.
yeah, you don't even have any lines here. The last line that was by my place is, I think it was Sioux Line.
That's old.
I remember the railroad bridge. That's no longer there because they turned it into a damn walking track. So that's fun.
No gray or reddish brown East Coast passenger trains here. Yeah, I will admit that. Oh my god, they're dead weight.
What is Artemis's Discord?
Artemis's Discord is the Matt and Matt Discord server. I'll send you a link to it later.
We have fun at the Matt and Matt O-Skill podcast server.
Yeah, podcast server, yeah.
Are they on YouTube or something?
Yeah, their podcast is on YouTube. Pretty good stuff, to be honest. God, I've followed Artemis forever, and I'm like, alright. On the switch as required. Alright. Set. Centered. Let's get out of here. I swear if I see a Heh.
I found Audimus's YouTube channel,
Yes.
and it is full of the best looking steam engines ever made.
I will admit, Audimus was like my inspiration. Like, I mean, I was so used to taking like, I would feel like for me, subpar. I thought like there were some like subpar shots, and I'm like, look at the Audimus. I'm like, okay, I gotta set my game up a little bit more. And like, it's like I took a photography class for God's sakes. I'm like, man, I feel like I'm slacking here. Yeah, we're probably like 15 around in this. Come on. Now, if we were to do this legit, I'd be like right here on the side, like, all right. I do at times miss like this right here, just riding the trains like this. It is like, to me, this was like a ton of fun. I recently purged all my East Coast steam for West Coast engines. I should really make a video on how to get nice scenic shots on the layout. Yeah, dude, that'd be great. I mean, that'd be awesome. I mean, for all of my stuff, dude, I only just use like my phone. But I mean, I've altered a lot of things that I try to get the shots that I'd like to get. But I mean, I'd like to, hopefully by end of summertime, get a. I'm going way too fast right now. All right, slam the brakes. I know it's automatic brake, but it'll work just fine. They're hooked up to air anyway, regardless. Give me 4. Give me 2. One car. Halfer. 20 feet. 10 feet.
30 feet.
And anywhere around there will do.
40 feet.
Shut your face, you're not the conductor on this job.
Too bad.
Shut your face. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. That was good times right there. It's good old days. When railroading is enjoyable. You just get stuff like that. Talk on the radio. No managers around. Good stuff. Alright. Return to the freight cars and continue the journey. UP19. I forgot Mopac 1995. 182. I'm sorry. 182. I need you guys to go back up there and grab onto the ORG. I'm gonna say, pull it up. All right, fine. We'll do that. Got nothing else better to do. Go. Yeah, after I get this done, I'm gonna go watch the Dagger race. Talladega, baby! Oh yeah!
What you should do instead is you should watch Southern Pacific GS4s.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I mean,
Yes.
I already look at the GS64s of WP, and I'm happy with it. You know. I mean, Optimus already got me to buy a Sopac diesel. I mean,
You got a train master.
I know I did. And I mean, it's sitting up there. I can see it right now. It's one of the very few trains I'm actually displaying.
Hmm.
Actually, it's my only train I'm displaying.
Where's your
no.
Western Pacific units?
Right there, in the box.
Why are they in the box?
Because I don't want to get them damaged.
Uh-huh.
Ah.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
What's this term I'm hearing? Bullshit is what I'm hearing.
No, it's what it is. I'm storing them.
Yeah.
Because hopefully by summertime I'll have my layout, and I'll finally get paid. I'll finally get my tax stuff from UP. Finally.
They're not gonna give it to you.
I know. That's why I'm gonna have to go to the IRS, and the IRS will make sure that gets done.
Fully though.
Oh yes. The IRS will not piss around with taxes, with their money. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, the IRS is gonna go to the railroad, and the railroad's gonna basically go up to them and say, "Kick rocks."
I don't know if I'd want to. I don't know if I'd want to piss off the. I don't know if I want to do that to the IRS. To be fair, I mean the IRS are some pretty scary people. To be fair,
so are railroad police.
Nah, as scary as the IRS, my friend.
Oh yeah.
The IRS got Al Capone when nobody else could. Remember that. Yeah, the IRS got Al Capone from Chicago.
Mm.
They can get their guy or gal.
The UP is like,
oh my gosh, come over to Chicago and experience my full daylight collection. Oh, honest.
Dude.
That's gonna be painful to go over there. I hope you know that. It's gonna be hard.
Dude, just the Union Pacific Railroad, after dealing with the IRS, they're like, why is our profits hemorrhaging every single day worse than Penn Central?
Oh, because you hadn't got that one kid's his W-2 and pay stubs, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, because he can get paid. All right, let's not screw this. Let's not piss this one away. I just gotta get under the 4. If I get under 4, I'm
Rice
happy.
burner, right past.
Shush.
You like rice burners, don't you?
No, I do not.
No. Why not?
I just don't. How far am I way to there?
So this is your last run?
Yeah, probably. I want because I mean the race starts at like 11. I'd like to watch the Talladega race.
Would you at least message me Onimus's Discord?
Yes. Half car. 20 feet. 10 feet.
70 feet.
Shut your face. I didn't ask for your I didn't ask for your godforsaken car counts, sir. You shut your face.
I failed math.
We know that.
No, the thing that you don't realize is that I'm so bad at math that when I was going into college, right, you have to take you know the ACT?
Oh dear Lord, did you fail it?
The passing grade for math was a 31 and I got a 31.
You know what? You are clutch. That's what you are.
Yeah.
You didn't overachieve.
Sure.
You didn't underachieve. You were right there. Oh God. That's terrible.
Like
right.
if you told me can you do division, it would be on the calculator. Can you do multiplication? It's on the calculator.
And this is the same guy who's working on locomotives, you know?
Yes.
I mean, that's
you don't
pretty
need no
scary.
math to you don't need to know math to work on a locomotive.
How many cylinders it got? Oh, I don't know, like 7?
16.
7.
It's a
Secretly
flat 12 engine instead of a V16.
It's like, you idiot.
It's a SD70 Ace with a rotary 16 engine.
Oh dear Lord. I don't think that's actually physically possible, a rotary 16.
It's not, but that's the best part.
I know. I was like, I don't think that actually exists.
I know there's a 4 rotary engine.
Yes. So what would be the next one if I was to go on? Oh, more Mopac. Northwestern. Oh wow, that one's like, this is literally all of them right here. Bring some color to a drab coal shipment heading to the power hungry west.
So you're in the east right now?
Technically I'm the Midwest, but I don't know.
To the power hungry west. So that means he's in the east, which means the east is red.
The east is going into the red. It needs more power. You can go the rest of your day. Oh, thank you, Optimus. I really do appreciate that, man. Thanks for coming on, man. Alright. I think I'm going to end it here. Oh, alright, guys.
You give
Again,
me his thing.
Yes, I'll give it to you right now, actually. You guys showing up? I'm going to put my link in my Discord in the chat. If you want to join, that's cool. If you don't want to join, that's cool too. But I'm looking to do some things on Discord today, hopefully. So let me get these guys.
After this, I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then maybe we should all... That's what we should do in the podcast. Every time that we do a podcast, we have to do a bathroom update.
Oh, my God. You nasty. Ew. You disgust me.
I thought we already knew this by the fact that I don't like Western Pacific.
You hater.
This is coming from the same guy who owns a Southern Pacific train master.
I know, but hey, think of it this way. I at least was able to go up and on the line.
Hey, remember this. At least I'm a hater, not a traitor.
No, with that one, you're out of here. All right. Boys and girls, we will be back on the podcast. I know this is kind of like a stream / a podcast a little bit. We'll get back onto it next Sunday at 11 a.m. PST, 1 p.m. EST. We'll see you guys there. So,
what should we talk about, honestly? Because we did the current what's going on the railroad for this week, and we were going to change off to, would it be model railroading next week?
I guess we could talk about that.
Yeah, do it.
All right.
We'll talk about why you have a Trainmaster Southern Pacific engine instead of a Trainmaster Western Pacific engine.
Because they don't exist, man. All right. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time. See you guys.
Bye.